Hello everybody, I'm in Rye in East Sussex and I'm struggling up this cobbled road. It looks like Bambi on ice, I'm telling you. I'm really excited. Well, I'm a bit nervous if I'm honest, because I've always wanted to come here and I've always wanted to stay in which is apparently the UK's most haunted hotel. Now I was in Brighton yesterday and I thought, oh, it's not far from Rye. I'll phone that hotel up, see if I can get in, sort of hoping that they say, I'm sorry, we're fully booked. I said, is there any chance of booking that haunted room? That lady was like, yeah, we'll get you in. I'm like, oh, okay. So here I am. I'm going to check in now.
Hello.
Hello there, I've got a reservation.
Just yourself with the night including
Just
breakfast.
me? Yes, please.
Perfect.
If you just wait in the foyer,
Right.
there'll be either Patrick or James come through and take up to your room.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely
Cheers,
day.
thank you.
Can you put the shoe for like?
Well, it certainly looks the part, doesn't it? Very old and rickety.
I know there's a bit of history in that, on that rocking horse. Occasionally you'll see a little girl rocking on it.
All right.
A little girl, you occasionally, it depends on what time of year it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might occasionally see the rocking horse rock occasionally, and you'll see in the mirror, you'll see the reflection of a little girl rocks
Oh
on it.
wow,
Yeah, so-
fantastic. So this is my room for the night. Thank you. Oh, this is lovely.
I'm going to give you that cake.
Thanks a lot, James.
Enjoy your stay
Thank
with
you,
us.
mate. Bye-bye. I saw a reflection, it's me. I've got changed, I put my shirt on so I look the part. Right, and what I've got to say, and I am very sceptical, but I get a lot of comments on my videos, people saying, you shouldn't be so sceptical, you've got to have an open mind. I don't believe in ghosts, I really don't, but I will have an open mind, I promise you. I'd love for something to happen. It'd probably terrify me, but, you know, I just don't believe everything. I think a lot of it is made up, but I promise you I'm going to have an open mind. All right, so let's look around this room and then I'll tell you the ghost stories. So we've got the 4-poster bed. I'm glad there's a fan because it has been so hot. And it's your pretty standard old, I mean, was this built in the 1400s, this hotel? So, some lovely old furniture. Solid oak, we've got a hairdryer. Guest information. I got them to give me this sheet with ghost stories on. It's pretty standard stuff. It's a nice room. Tea and coffee, mineral water. This, I was a bit disappointed to find that wasn't a secret passageway, but you guarantee that's going to open on its own in the middle of the night. And then the bathroom, let's have a look. I love this door. Look at this door. Is there a light in here? I don't know what light switch is. But we've got a bath and a shower. Pretty standard stuff really. How do we take light on to go in there? I don't think we do. Oh yeah. There you go. So that's nice, it's a nice spacious bathroom. What else do you want me to show you? TV, sort of chandelier type thing, and a 4-poster bed. It's a shame I'm going to be on my own, but it's quite comfortable. I'll be spread-eagled here tonight. Now, can I say that in the cold light of day, there's nothing remotely scary about this room. But when you read the stories, there's so many stories, and tonight, when it's dark and quiet, I will be a little bit apprehensive. I won't put on a brave face or anything like that, I'll be honest with you. I will be having a couple of drinks. Well, there's no new there, but I will need a bit of Dutch courage, I reckon. So I might have a few rums or something like that, a few rum and cokes. Anyway, I'll get my glasses on and I'll read you some of the stories. So there's a famous actress that stayed here and she's called Kiki Kendrick and her husband Robin. I've never heard of Kiki Kendrick. I've heard her Kendrick Lamar and Kiki D. But never heard of Kiki Kendrick. What was she in? And she contacted them. She put, in December 1993, we had booked 4 nights in the Elizabethan bedchamber. It was our first ever trip to Rye. We knew nothing about the Mermaid's ghost or that it was even haunted. On our first night, after a couple of drinks in the bar, she means several, we retired to our room at about midnight. Around 4 a.m, suddenly, for no reason, we both sat bolt upright in bed. There was an eerie presence. The warm and toasty room had suddenly turned strangely cold, and we could hear a fight going on in the corner of the room by the fireplace. There were huffs and puffs and sounds of clashing knives. We could see shapes moving, as if looking through opaque glass. They fought violently. It was very scary. The next evening we told the barman, and he produced an old newspaper article about ghosts in the Elizabethan bedchamber that had been written by 2 journalists who had stayed there 6 months earlier. It read word for word as we had seen it. The second night the same thing happened, but only I saw it. In the intervening years we have stayed in the same room, but I've never had such happenings again. And she's famous. So there's loads of these stories. You know, I'm not going to read them all, but it seems like every room's got its own ghost. It's almost as if each room gets assigned a ghost. So there's like a bit between this world and the afterworld, like purgatory. And there's these ghosts hanging around, sort of having a cigarette, kicking a ball against the wall. And then the head ghost comes in with a clipboard and assigns each one to a room. And it's like, you with no head, you can have room number 1. White lady, you're in room number 2 tonight. And she's like, oh, I hate room number 2. Battling swords people, you're in the Elizabethan room. We were in that last night. Can't we just mix it up a little bit? Anyway, so the story in this room, what I'm in, I mean, there's several, but the most recent story is, so I'm in the Fleur de Lis suite room. Several years ago, a bank manager and his wife were awakened to find a man walking through their bathroom wall and across the centre of the room. They were so frightened that they spent the rest of the night downstairs in one of their lounges and made the porter bring all their luggage downstairs, plus their clothes. I can cope with that. They were probably just trying to get a free night or something. I wonder what would happen if you had to vacate your room because of ghost action. Do you get a refund? Listen to this one. This is room 19. This is interesting because it smells a bit dodgy to me, this. An American lady, they're always American. Only kidding. An American lady sleeping in the single room of the suite reported that a gentleman in old-fashioned clothes had sat on her bed during the night. When he would not go away, she pulled her mattress into the double room, really casually, like you would, where her sons were sleeping, and she stayed there until morning. I'm sorry, if you've woke up, you're a woman on your own in your room, and you woke up and there's a bloke sat on bottom of your bed, you just like, say, go away. It says he would not go away, and then she pulled a mattress off the bed and dragged it into. So what happened when she pulled mattress off? Did he fall off bed then? Did the ghost fall down? I don't know. Sounds a bit suspect, that one. Then there's a bloke here, and it says, when his wife went in the bathroom and he was left in the bed on his own, he felt a strange sensation of being kicked in the back. It could have just been a muscle spasm, really, and then a sense of well-being washed over him. Everything went back to normal on the return of his wife. Yeah, because she massaged it. But he forgot that bit. There's a few ladies in white. It's probably the same one. There's a lady in white and a lady in grey. There's a room that keeps going very hot and then very cold, and then the rocking horse or rocking chair. What does it say? Rocking chair that rocks on its own. That's a classic, that one, rocking chair. Every rocking chair rocks in its own. But the chambermaids, they refuse to go in that room on their own. They will always go in pairs. I wish I could have got that room, but it's all right me being all bravado like this, but come tonight, it's going to be a different thing. I'm going to have an open mind, and I'm going to be a bit scared, I'll be honest with you. So I'll probably have to have a few whiskies before bed, because that sort of takes edge off a little bit, doesn't it? Anyway, I need to have a look round Rye. I've got my nice shirt on. I'm going to have a wander round, go and have something to eat maybe. I'm booked for breakfast. This is bed and breakfast. It's cost me a fortune, this place, for tonight. So I'll tell you now. Do you want to know how much this has cost me? One night, bed and breakfast, because I wanted this room. I wanted a haunted room. And it sounds like they're all bloody haunted. 200, well, it would be. I haggled them down. 240 quid. If you wanted to book this, it's 240 quid. But because I'm a single person, Billy no mates, they did it for 210 quid. So there you go. But it's something I've wanted to do. It's an experience, and it gets me a video out. And a lot of you like these videos. So there you go. I'll be back in a bit, but let's go and have a quick look round Rye, get something to eat, have a drink or something, and see what it's all about. Hello.
Hello.
This is the bar, I think.
Touch and go. Like, oh, 2 new roads left.
I'll be in there later tonight. Look at these. I love these. This carving's gorgeous.
For this part.
Hey.
Must be followed by some kid me.
Oh,
They investigate this place.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Agnes, picking it.
I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to wander around the town. I know there's a castle. I don't know how far away that is. And I don't think we're far. I think we're on the coast, actually. I think this used to be an island. I seem to remember. Wow. Look at that. That is fantastic. Strawberries and chocolate. Oh, look at this here. I think I found a pub. I might have to investigate. It's lovely down here. It's shut. Can you believe it? Oh dear, that's a shame. Lovely beer garden as well. Well, it's not lovely, but you know. Right, there's a few eating places on here, so I'm going to have to get something because I'm quite peckish. I'll just go down to the end. We've got Turkish. There's a Tex-Mex down there, which looks appealing. I was spying people's food as I walked past. It's a really lovely place and it's fairly quiet. I mean, it's later on in the afternoon now. I've seen lots of tourists and a lot of the sort of shops and eatery places are obviously set up for the tourists. Let's have a look here, what's going on? Oh, look here. This ancient monument was built in 1329 when Edward III made grants for further fortifying the town. And of the 4 gateways built, this is the only existing one. It has a chamber over the arch and 2 towers. There were gates, a portcullis, and a drawbridge. Wasn't Rye invaded by the French? Hey up. Happy birthday. Wasn't it sacked by the French? Is that what they'd say? It was sacked? As in they'd just smash it up? I need to look that up. So Rye was attacked a number of times by the French, most notably in 1377. So in 1377, during the 100 Years' War, a French force sailed across the Channel and attacked Rye. They burnt much of the town to the ground, including St Mary's Church, where we've just been, and they stole ships from the harbour. In retaliation, the English later raided French coastal towns. So it's pretty much tit for tat. That's just reminded me of a joke. The town was rebuilt with stronger defences after the attack. You can still see evidence of this in places like the Land Gate, built around 1329, that was what I've just seen. And the Ypres Tower. So it was very much a target of cross-channel raids, but it was marked by its resilience. That good old British resilience. So there's this place here, Los Gringos, Tex-Mex kitchen, cocktail bar. The owner seems very friendly. I assume that's the owner. He looks like the owner. Do you mind me asking, what is it you had? This
I've got the back of ribs and peri-peri salmon.
Peri-peri salmon. It looks really good. I think I'll have that.
It's really nice as well. It's such a big portion.
Is it? Good. Sounds excellent. Thank you. What's the local ale?
Romney, from Romney Ale. You know we got new Romney around the corner?
No, I'm not. First time I've ever been here. So.
To be honest, I'm quite new in the area as well. I've been here 2 months, but
Right.
there's an area called New Romney, and this is Romney Ale. So
Right, I'll try it.
connecting it with there,
Yeah,
I guess, you know.
I'll try that. And could I have the peri-peri salmon as recommended by this lady here?
Of course, peri-peri salmon.
And could I have some chips with that as well, please?
Of course, mate.
So this is a local brewery. I've not heard of these. It's Romney Marsh, which is just down the road, well over the border in Kent. Amber in colour, tropical fruit flavours, American hops, hint of caramel, roasted malts. It sounds good. Yeah, caramel. It's only because I've read it. So I've ordered chips. That was funny. See that lady there, that old lady? Oh, it's here. It's here. Yeah, sorry about it. Oh, look at that. Thank you. I've got too many chips now. Thank you. Look at that. That looks amazing. So something really funny happened. So I've accidentally ordered extra chips, and the old lady was just walking past, and she said, "Oh, you've got a lot of chips here." I says, "Well, help yourself, tuck in." She says, "Oh, I'd like to. I'm 90 years old." They always tell you their age, bless them, don't they? So she's pinched me chips, and yeah, it looks good. That'll be some sort of guacamole. This looks really good. Happy days. What's she called? She's very beautiful.
Pardon?
What's her name?
Holly.
Ollie or Holly?
Holly, yeah.
Holly, beautiful.
Holly. Thank you. Yeah, she's a Sheltie, but she's probably bunch the litter a little bit smaller than the rest.
Okay.
So
She's gorgeous.
but she's only 8 months.
Is
so,
she?
Yeah.
I bet she's spoiled.
Yes. Very much so. Very much so, aren't you? You would say you're spoiled. You've got hamburger and chips tonight for dinner.
Oh wow. Are you Nick? Yeah. It's because somebody commented on my Facebook wall, oh, go and see Nick in Waterworks.
All right.
He's a great character, they said.
Really? Where you come from?
I've come from Barnsley.
Barnsley,
Barnsley, so yeah.
I was a wagon driver for 30 years.
Well, yeah.
I've been to farms.
Have you been? It's alright. It's not bad. I thought that was some sort of like toilet situation. Is that a local sport then?
I've never seen that.
No, I don't know what it's. What did he say? Toad in the hole? What's toad in the hole?
What you do, you stand over there,
Yeah.
right, and you've got to throw that into there.
Right.
It's called Toad in the Hole. It's an old Sussex and Kent game.
Is it?
In Brighton, they've got a league. They play a bit special.
Do they?
Whereas we have a laugh. I mean, a serious laugh.
I've just come to the toilet. I wanted to show you this. I've been putting World to Rights with Ron there at the bar. Bombs away, laxatives. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Do you know what? I'm getting a little bit tipsy and it's only just gone 5 o'clock. Anyway, I'm back out there. I might have one more, then I'm going back to the hotel. I'm going to try their beers, see what they've done. It's lovely to meet you, Ron. And I'll sit.
Boy jumper, that's right.
I might see you again sometime.
Never look at the flying wine.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you both.
Pleasure to meet.
Don't forget to check out the tap room.
Yes.
I will check it out. I'll bring my other half. All right. See you later. See you guys. Oh, sun's out now. What a cracking pub that was. Absolutely brilliant. That was the Waterworks. And thank you to everybody on Facebook that recommended that to me, because I really enjoyed it. I've been in there quite a while putting the world to rights with Ron at the bar. Bless him, what a lovely bloke. And the landlord Nick, who was a great character, and Dexter, who works there. Absolutely cracking pub. Recommend that if you're in Right. I've had a few beers and ciders, so I'm just heading back to the hotel. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might go up to the room and lay down for a little bit, you never know, but then I'll probably head to the bar and settle in for the night. Right, here we are. I forgot the way. It was down here, wasn't it? And here we are. Nothing spooky has happened yet. Oh. In fact, I'd go as far as to say it's very unspooky. There's a big murder hatch up there though. Right. I've been sat here for a while. I've been nodding off. I'll be honest with you, I've been nodding off. But the night is young. The thing is, it's only 7 o'clock. And when you're drinking afternoon, you just get tired. Well, when you get to my age, you do, don't you? And it's like the dilemma. Do I go down to the bar and have some more drinks? And then I'll be completely blottoed. I'm only kidding. But the thing is, I need to have a few I'm staying in the most haunted hotel in the UK. Stuff's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? So I need to be a little bit, don't I? Because then it'll not bother me. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'll be chatting to ghosts and everything later. I'm not bothered. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And the sun's come out now. Look at that. Out there, the sun's come out. I'm tempted to go back to that pub. That pub waterworks were fantastic. But I'll go down to the bar. I'll have a pint. I'm not going to go on whiskies yet. I want to have a pint. Maybe a bag of crisps or some nuts. And we'll see how we get on. There's a lot of noise. Can you hear all that in the background? That's probably what half of people think are ghosts. It's just people at bar. I've taken the man bag off. The thing is, it's really sunny out there now. And I have what they called FOMO, fear of missing out. And I feel like I need to be outside a pub or something. But let's go down to the bar. There's an auction going on. Oh. I've not seen an auction. There's actually an auction in bar, but it sounds of it. Can't film in that, can I? I'm not bidding on all. I'll stand here. That restaurant over there. It's the Mermaid. That is the Mermaid. See, when there's auctions on, you get blokes, they tend to have a drink and then they, oh, somebody's ringing me. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, so the auction is in that room there. And the bar is here, so I'm going to go in and have a pint and then I'm going to sit out here and have my beer. So I'm sat in the Billy No Mates area. Oh, no, that's not my cup of tea. Anyway, look at this, isn't it beautiful? That's my room up there, is it? It's one of them. Oh, that's terrible. I'd rather have a Carlin. Anyway, can you see me? Can you see me, mother? I've just come sat here because there's nobody about. I were at the bar, right? And there were a bloke outside of me getting served, and he says, "That's a Yorkshire accent, isn't it?" And I went, "Yes, it is." I says, "Where are you from?" He says, "Stocksbridge." So it's like literally, that's right on border of Barnsley. And I says to him, I says, "I bet you're a Wednesday fan then, being from Stocksbridge." He says, "No, he's a Blade." Is that possible? Are there Blades in Stocksbridge? But he were a nice guy. And then there were a lady stood at the side of him, and she says, "Oh, I'm from Oak Valley." And I said, "Oh, you two together?" She says, "No." So there were like three of us at bar. Hope Valley where's Hope Valley? It's Derbyshire, isn't it? Anyway, so we're all Northerners. Northerners, we're taking over. We're everywhere. So it's like, here it's Germans, Americans and Northerners. I've come on to whiskey. Whiskey and Coke, should I say. A double Jameson's and Coke and a bag of cheese on onion crisps. That beer, I'm sorry, I'm sure it's nice to some people, but I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to have this. It's getting quiet now. And then I will head up to my room. Maybe have one more after this. And then I'll head up to maybe a couple more. We'll see. I'm just prolonging I'm just prolonging heading to my room. Right. I've been sat here quite a while, and yeah. That must be a train. So, yeah, I need to go up to my room now. It's getting quite late. Got to bear in mind it's middle of summer, so it gets dark late. What time is it? Let's have a look. What time do you reckon it is? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. We're alright. It's 9 o'clock. What's she doing over there? There's a woman with a tripod and a camera. She's doing serious selfies. Oh, she's doing proper selfies. She's got a tripod. She means business, her. Right, we're back in the room. But it's question time. Have I A, had a fight with 6 skinheads, or B, just walked into a bloody low door? These doors are so low. Look at that. I'm bleeding. I'm actually bleeding. So as you go in the bar, that's bad, isn't it? There were a woman outside photographing herself. I was distracted, and then I turned around, boom, and the door's like that. You have to go like that. But it's nobody's fault. It's my own fault. Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to have a right mark there, aren't I? It's actually bleeding. So I think that's enough. I think that's a sign to call it a day, really, isn't it? And come up to the haunted room. Oh well. It looks a lot worse than what it actually is. It's just it's because where I was stood, and I turned around and I sort of scraped my head on the door's about that high, and I scraped my head on it. But you know, when you cut your head, it always bleeds more, doesn't it? My phone's ringing. Oh dear. Right, I've taken my socks off. You know, I mean business. I'm chilled out now. Where's light in here? It's getting to that time. It's getting late. The evening is winding down. I've already been attacked by a door. So, what we're gonna do? Do we do a séance? Do we speak to the spirits? I'm not being disrespectful, I promise you. I am very open-minded. But I'm not scared. I can hear lots of noise from the bar below. So that's not scaring me. But when it goes quiet, then, you know, I'm trying to be spooky. I just don't feel it right now. There's a bar right underneath. I might go down and get another drink, to be honest with you. Maybe that'll help. But then I'll just fall asleep. Oh, I don't know what to do. Shall we go and get another drink? Do they do room service? I had to be able to order one to a room, didn't I? I think the spookiest thing is going to be that door. So far, right, this is my 3rd haunted place I've done. And I'm not scared at all right now. The most scary out of the 3 so far was the York one. But maybe that's because it was my first experience. Maybe I'm just getting a bit bravado and everything. We'll see. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to watch a scary film. That's what I'm going to do. I'll watch a scary film, and that'll get me right frame of mind. What shall I watch? So my mate John, who's an expert on spooky stuff, with my glasses, he's told me to watch a film called, is it The Omen, The Beginning? So I might watch that. That's really going to add to the atmosphere, isn't it? It's called The First Omen.
You don't have to be afraid.
I want to watch the trailer.
God has great plans for you.
He said it's scary now, mate, and he knows his stuff.
This child is his way.
There's this girl at the orphanage. I think that she really needs someone to look out for her.
Carlito.
At what point do I think, know what's going to happen? I guess if you're waiting for it to happen, it's not going to happen. I've got to relax. But then that don't make good content. So it's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? I've even got my legs poking out. That's not bothering me. Do you know what I mean? I guess it's because it's fairly warm. It's never spooky when it's warm, is it? Do they have ghosts in like warm countries? Because it always goes cold, doesn't it, when a ghost comes, apparently. So I wonder if like they have ghosts in Morocco or Dubai. You never hear about them, do you? Right. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's gone midnight. And nothing's happened. I need to like proper get into bed now. I'm going to set the camera up on that desk over there. I'm going to put the night sort of camera thing on it. Oh. We'll leave that light on. I'm just going to go for a wee. I need to put the night settings on my camera. I'll probably set it up over here. The only problem is, I've got no pyjamas. I'm not sleeping in my clothes, but I don't want you to see me in my knickers. It's going to be too warm, look at that. To be fair, the bedding's, it's nice, it's lovely. But it's going to be too warm, so I'm going for a wee, and then I'll cut the bit when I'm getting into bed, because I'm going to be in my underpants. We'll see what we capture. It's not going to capture out, is it really? Let's be honest. Right, I'm up, I'm showered and dressed, I've come round a little bit, not fully, and I'm going to go down and have my breakfast. But first, let's talk about last night and the spooky goings on. when I've looked back at the footage, I've just looked on this camera on the little screen on the back, so I can't make stuff out properly, but there is something quite spooky. That just happens to be me snoring. I'm sorry, I can't say anything else. And I need to be honest with you, absolutely nothing happened last night at all. There were a couple of bangs and stuff, but that were just people going in the rooms. There was no sort of dodgy apparitions or anything like that. Nothing touched me, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? So I've got an open mind. I know I always get the same comments, people that say, oh, you've got to be open-minded to it, and I am open-minded to it. I just, my rational brain always tries to explain things, but I'd love something to happen. Obviously, I mean, for a video, it'd be like, it'd go viral and everything, wouldn't it? So, but I'm not going to do that. You know what a lot of people do when they fake it? There's so much fake content. It's always the same people all the time, have you noticed? They're like really unlucky. They go out investigating every week and something happens. It's a load of rubbish, I'm telling you. Oh, maybe they're more open to it. Anyway, so it's a lovely hotel. It's expensive. We'll see what breakfast's like, so I'll film a bit of that. It's sort of place you'd come as a treat because it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I bet that's that bloody seagull that woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful village, town or whatever. Shame about me bonds, but that was just my own stupid fault. I'd had a few drinks. I weren't right drunk. I wanted to sort of get a bit of Dutch courage, do you know what I mean? Sleeping in a spooky room. And all I did, I didn't sort of bang it much. I turned into it. And it were embarrassing more than anything else. So I'm going to have to start, I'm going to have to wear my cap, my flat cap more, my baseball cap more often. But I wear it all the time anyway, that'll cover it up. Probably a bit same when I get my hair transplant, I'll have to wear my hat all the time. Anyway, I'm going down for my breakfast. I'm not taking this camera in because there's going to be lots of old people there and that, and you feel a bit of a divvy. But I'll film some of it on my phone, and then I'll come back up here. And I've got to get a train home. I've got to get a train back because I'm seeing my princess. Well, I'm going to be seeing both my princesses. I'm seeing my little princess, my gorgeous daughter, and then I'm seeing Helly Bob at the weekend. And we are going out to celebrate the 100,000 subscribers. We've got some ideas what we're going to do. So yeah, that should be fun. Right, I'm going for breakfast. I'll quit waffling. Right, I had to rush away. I've done a runner from hotel without paying. No, I'm only kidding. I was just looking on my phone while having my breakfast and saw that there's a taxi. I just read the word taxi. There was a train in literally, it's about 5 minutes now, that will get me to St Pancreatic a lot quicker, and that'll mean I can put my daughter up from school rather than a mum picking her up and me getting her later on. So that's great. The breakfast, it were alright. Do you know what I mean? It were average. It were an average breakfast. And when he fetched it out, I think my face like, I were only joking. I says, well, it's beans. But joking, sometimes I've got to be careful because people take it the wrong way. But he fetched beans out, and all was good, and it were alright. But a lovely hotel and everything. Ash, where am I? At Rye. Rye's a lovely place. I'd like to come back here. That pub last night was fantastic. Anyway, I need to get this train. So thanks for watching. Sorry you didn't see any ghosts, I don't like that. Unless there's something that I've missed off the footage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, Sydney.
Festival, yeah. Where is that? Sorry? Where is that?
I don't know it.
Yeah. Next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday.
Hi, which platform for Ashford International? Right, can I get this way? Thank you. It's a lovely signal box. Yeah, I'm just on the other side. It's very sort of rural and that down here. Really nice. I'd like to do a video and come on. Anyway, this video's finished, what am I on about? But just quickly, I'd like to do a video coming to all these like rural places on trains and stuff. Do you think that'd be good? Anyway, I'm going now, I promise. See you later.